Hello there everyone and welcome back. I am BogMod, playing more of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. And, as you can tell by the music, things got real. Yes, there's a gate, yada yada. No regrets. Thanks, Dad. I'll do what I can. Oh. We'll ask about the monster. Yeah, it's not required, but it doesn't hurt to know more about the monster. About the monster itself, it's a type of monster no one's ever seen before. Just figure alone it's a mystery. A giant made of stone? Well, well. That sounds remarkably similar to the golems from old fairy tales. Or that thing we saw on the mountainside. That's a legend of a creature as well. Striking similar to what's described in those stories. That's just bizarre. Ancient stories being true. Yeah. It's got a bad feeling and they should get rid of it quickly before anything bad happens. Going after it, head to the south, western area of the Highlands, northern region. Don't need to force myself. Okay. We'll get a look at it ourselves and see how to do after that. Be careful. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Alright. I'm trying to drive the truck. Back to my cab would be a bit rough on me. It's a time for jokes, grandfather. You know, things are about to get really dangerous here. I know, I know. So, we can't get this place ready for moving as long as Jenna's still in there. So I have to convince her to come out myself. Used to switching trouble, don't worry about us. It's not entirely unheard of for things to become tense between Ereboni and Calvard. Once every few years, in fact. Okay. The north seems like a safe bet. Don't get worked about it, guys. You know, we're used to doing this. Yeah. Should just have to relocate so soon, but I guess we don't have much choice. There's some fatalities over the watchtower. Should only get worse if war actually breaks out too. Generally, yeah. A few lives, most wars are not just a few people dying. Due to keep our family safe from that. Alright. Ilfa will take Amher's Yurt, and Ranga will take Elder Ivan's. Be careful, you guys. Make sure you're back before it gets too dangerous. What's wrong with a little danger? Hello? The wind is telling me of all the negative emotions currently spiraling around this land. Anger, sadness, distrust. Oh, wind, please grant peace to their agonized souls. Alright. The souls are grumpy. Gotcha. Speaking of being grumpy. Maybe. So everyone's almost all open. Don't open up anybody else. 250 everywhere. Maybe. You know what? Let's get this out of the way. Aww. Well, that means I can equip more quartz. Ooh, can I double up on attack stones? I can, interesting. Heat up. Pure stat down, restores 5 CP. Not bad, actually. Vigorate. Get more CP. Ooh, by attacking enemies in the field. We gain EP by walking around. 10% chance to light enemies on fire. Or an offense attack. I'm going to take 10% chance just to seal or burn my enemies. Cure stats down, restores 5 CP. Do that, because you use some magic for healing anyways. Let's see. Strength was 10. All my attacks and crafts were 20. Not bad. Ooh, yeah, you know what? Actually, that's a better... I think that would go better for somebody else. Yeah, luck rest for you. You'll probably do healing. You'll do offense. Let's actually give you Speed Breaker. You can have... Let's go with more offense for you. Good offensive spell. Aerial Grand Press Dark Matter. But enemies more likely to notice me. More wind magic. Alright. Alright! Now, who else is out and about to chat with? Alright. Moving because some scary people coming? I don't want to move, though. Still loads of places here I haven't been to yet. Okay. You want to check on things just for yourself, don't you? No need to worry about us then. Okay. Anyone in the home? Nope. Trying to keep Ilfa calm right now. She's always bursting with energy and hates having to deal with carrying things, you see. Please calm down, Ilfa. I need your help with moving. I'm gonna... Lodging yet? I mean, yeah. Doom. But I mean, we've got time for a nap, right? Heave ho, heave ho. I'm helping Mommy and Daddy out. Heave ho, heave ho. Heave the hose and ho the heaves. Pack everything away while the men discuss our next move. Don't worry, we're used to this, considering we do it several times a year. Okay. Well, let's take this very calm. I approve. But now here's the thing. Now we've got to go make our move. Yes, Southern Highlands. We sort of put you guys up to this. You've already helped me out more than enough yesterday. No problem, don't sweat it. It's the kind of breaking news every press photographer dreams of being on the scene for. Still, it bothers me. It's possible both the Imperial and Republican base were attacked at the same time. I think one attacked first and the other swiftly retaliated. No time to think about that now. We need to hurry. Get to Zendergate as fast as we can! Right. Oh, don't ride too roughly. Alright, so... Now...
Yeah!
So now go to the, I must go to Zendargate. Yeah. Oh, look at that. A lot of stuff going on there. We gotta hurry. At least the music out here seems fine. Should I kill some monsters, get a little CP before? Nah, I think I'm okay. Oh, that sounds like an airship.
That's one of the Imperial Army's airships.
Where?
This situation is looking worse by the minute.
Where is it? I can hear it. Oh, there it is. Hey, descend our gate. All right.
Yeah.
Those are armored cars from the Imperial Army.
Yes, they are.
Damn, this isn't looking good.
No surprise they're getting ready to roll out. Alright, armored cars, a couple tanks. A big old tank. Looks like the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. It appears they're preparing for deployment. Thanks, everyone! You go see if I can get permission to start taking photographs. I wonder where Lieutenant General Vander could be. We'll find him so he can tell us what's going on here. I suspected you might show up. Ah, Vander! Lieutenant General. Do you have some business to attend to elsewhere, sir? I thought I'd conduct another sweep of the area as a precaution. But never mind that now. You came at the perfect time. A freight train bound for road departs 30 minutes from now. I want you all on board that train. Finish up your field study as quickly as you can and return to the academy. What? But sir... While things ultimately depend on the actions of the Republican Army, the bottom line is that we may be mere hours away from armed conflict with the Calvard Republic. I've already informed everyone in the settlement. Did they not relay the message to you? Be that as it may, we can't just turn tail and pretend none of this is happening. Lieutenant General, have you established which side attacked first? Guys, that is the central question here. It's still under investigation. May I have my assurance that the Imperial Army did not attack. We did not make the first move, nor have we retaliated. Our army's watchtower was destroyed and several guards lost their lives. As the officer in charge of Zendargate, I have a duty to act. There really were fatalities. Let's presume, for the sake of argument, that the damage sustained by the Republican Army's base was in fact deliberate sabotage by their own forces. How bad was the damage? Several of the facilities suffered major structural damage. The loss appeared to be, at a minimum, equal to ours. Honestly, I'd estimate them to be far greater. But if they suffered even more damage than we did, that doesn't make any sense. I'm afraid we've long since passed the point where leisurely discussing our possibilities was an option. Although I can't avoid full-scale war, but we're prepared for the possibility of an armed conflict. And I suspect they are as well. But that just seems wrong. But if that's your opinion, Lieutenant General, at least allow me the chance to investigate what happened on my own. Gasp! Guys? Investigate on your own? As I'm sure you're aware, I know the Highlands like the back of my hand. When someone tips a thread in the peace of my homeland, I won't rest until I've unearthed the truth behind what's happening. You're serious. We'll do everything we can to help you. I think this falls within the scope of our field study too, preventing international warfare. No, wait. It's the people of Nord's problem. No reason for you all to stay here and risk getting caught in the crossfire. A classmate and friend is staying behind. Isn't that enough? I'm a son of the House of Alberea. I would never disgrace the honor of my family name by fleeing in the face of danger. Besides, it seems like your people have done a lot for my grandfather. Guys, Know what you said to us back at the Heimdallr station? The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. How did you remember? Low blow, using my own words against me! It appears you've lost this one, Gaius. Lieutenant General. It's currently 10:05. I'll permit you till 12:30 to conduct your investigation. I will do everything in my power to postpone any potential conflict until at least then. Thank you. Thank you, sir! We have no moment to waste. So you are visiting the watchtower that was attacked. That sounds like a good place to start. Alright then. Whee!
Thank you. Really, I appreciate it more than you know.
It's no big deal, honestly. I agree with Elisa. We're classmates after all, and more than that, we're...
Well, this is clearly of great importance to you.
I know you want to protect your people, but that's not the only reason you're doing this, is it?
You got me. It ties back into why I accepted the Lieutenant General's recommendation and entered the Academy too. I'm sure each of you feels the same about your own homes, but I love this land with all my heart. The wind racing across the highlands, the vast mountain peaks, the clear blue of the sky, the breathtaking beauty of the rising sun, the melancholy of the sunset, the twinkling of the stars in the twilight. I love everything about this land of Nord. It's part of who I am.
Wow. I guess it hadn't sunk in how much Nord means to you.
I'm certainly attached to Ruhr, but I can't think of anyone else who would state their love for their homeland so poetically.
If you love it so much, why did you leave it behind? If you truly love Nord, if Nord is such a part of you, what is it that drove you to enroll in a military academy in a foreign land so far away? I'm not surprised you'd find it strange. To be honest, I'm still not totally sure what compelled me to do it. Back when I was a kid, the Republican Army built a base in the Eastern Plains, and the Imperial Army responded in kind with their watchtower. It's made me more uneasy with every passing year. Years ago, a traveling priest from the Septian Church taught me all about the history of the continent.
Aw, look, it's a young Gaius, reading his books.
One thing that stood out to me was just how many lives have been lost during the conflicts between the major powers. Another major theme was just how profound of an impact the Orbital Revolution had on people's lives. Even the concepts of time and distance have changed so much. In effect, the Orbital Revolution shrunk the world. It made me realize a sad truth, one that kind of scares me even now. That there was no guarantee my homeland could stay at peace forever. That one day, it might be drawn into outsiders' conflicts and be occupied and redistricted into oblivion.
I can't believe you were thinking about such weighty things even as a kid.
So then, you joined the Academy in order to learn more about the outside world that posed a threat to your homeland?
Yeah, something along those lines. When I realized how afraid I was, I knew I couldn't close my eyes. I wanted to do something, anything, to protect this land. As luck would have it, I met the Lieutenant General. He's the one who told me about Thor's military academy. One thing led to another, he offered me a recommendation, and before I knew it, I took him up on his offer. So there I was, green as grass, heading off to study abroad despite having no clue what life in the Empire was like. Thinking back on how it all came together, what you said is probably what I was thinking back then. Honestly, I've yet to hear a student offer a more galvanizing reason than yours for enrolling at the Academy.
I agree with you, sis. Guys, you joined for the right reasons.
I have to agree. I don't know too many people who love their home so much that they leave it behind to find a way to protect it.
It's not a sentiment I can imagine many Erebonians feeling, that's for sure. But I think I finally understand. Elisa? Just an idle thought. But having heard Gaius pour his heart out to us, there's no way we can just walk away from this.
I agree.
Not after the people of Nord gave us such a warm welcome and treated us like family. Indeed, I couldn't have asked for more.
Agreed. We'll get to the bottom of what's going on here and stop Ward from breaking out.
Nord may not be our home, but it's still an important neighbor. I'll do what I can to aid you.
Thanks, all of you. Really, thank you.
Alright, here we are, the Watchtower. It's seen better days. Much, much better days. You see shell damage everywhere. It's even worse than I'd feared. I've confirmed casualties too. I didn't think I'd ever have to see anything like this. As students at the military academy, things like this are always within the realm of possibility. Although I hardly expected my first sight of such devastation to be the spark that ignites war with Calvard. Oh, this may be too much for students like us to handle. Oh, Emma! Stop having realistic thoughts. We're in a JRPG. No! We've all been in situations that looked impossible before, haven't we? And every time we've come through. Just stay calm and think. I'm sure there's something we can do. I'm sure we can do something here, too. You're right. We should focus on doing what we can. Whatever we decide to do, we need to get a better grasp of the situation. Yeah! Fighters in charge get their permission to start an investigation. Meddling kids, go! Ooh, Warrant Officer summary. If Lieutenant General Vander gave permission, no reason to fuse. Thanks. But armed conflict could begin at any moment. Got our hands full staying on guard for any potential threats from the east. Speak to the soldiers, but don't get in the way of them doing their duties. Well, fair enough. So it's damage. And then piece it all together. Okay. Private Manning lost many good friends last night. Must have been the hardest working soldier here. Can't believe he's just gone. Aww. Please do what you can in your investigation. Why did they have to die? Oh, hello. This is awful. Yes, it looks like they got hit hard. There were casualties. The Imperial Army isn't going to sit and twiddle their thumbs after suffering an attack like this. They have their image to uphold, after all. Hey, those men just cut into the south side of the building. You think whoever carried out the attack could have done from the Highlands? Well, it seems very likely. But where on the plains could they have launched an attack like that from? Well, the Highlands are incredibly vast. There's no kind of clue to even know where to start looking. Hopefully we're able to find something in here that'll point us in the right direction. I keep telling Zats and Manning to get some rest, but they just won't listen. Can't say I blame them, though. They're the ones who survived the attack without suffering major injuries, after all. The only ones! Aw. Poor guys. How's the situation with the Republican Army? Really hustling over there. Number of armored vehicles entering and exiting the area. You heard their base got hit pretty badly too. From over here. It sure looks that way. The Republican base got hit at least as hard as the Watchtower, if not harder. We believe they were responsible for that as well. They need an excuse to attack us, and that sure as hell looks like one. Do you really think it's true? How much damage seems awfully excessive. Ah, they probably just got overzealous with the explosives. I think much difference either way. If they're brave enough to attack us, we'll blow them back across the border. So here all seem to have their doubts. Any hard evidence, we're not going to be able to convince them of anything. Reconsider the possibility there was a deliberate act of sabotage by their forces. Alright, so Yeah, the fact it all came from the south seems an important factor. Focus our vigilance towards the east. I can talk. Set up surveillance as much as possible. Go through, okay. Roan, why'd you go die on me? That's... Seems pretty down. Can't say I don't understand how he feels, though. It was right when the shift changed. Roan came out to relieve me. I was chattering away with him like always. That's when the first shell hit us. Must have been around 3 in the morning. Sharp 3 then. Right in the middle of the night. I was on lookout. I should have noticed something was off, but that explosion completely took me by surprise. I was so sure nothing would ever happen out there. Out here that something actually did. I was totally useless. If I just paid a bit more attention. If I'd been a better soldier, Roan might still be with us now. It's not your fault. None of us could have predicted that something like this would happen. You can hardly blame yourself for lack of vigilance after being stationed in a peaceful area like this for so long. They attacked in the dead night, knowing your guard would be down. I wonder if it was really the Republican Army's doing after all. We need more information. No, I don't think it was them. Oh? There was something else that happened before we came under attack. Ooh! An explosion coming from the Republican Army's base. Then we looked. Then we saw smoke pouring from it. What? We knew both bases were attacked. But did both attacks really happen around the same time? If that's so, it's unlikely that either army was responsible. Who is responsible then? I'm gonna go with the creepy girl with the robot. That's my guess. But we'll have to continue this next time, so thank you all for watching. We'll play more soon.